and the listing date September 26, 2024 finally reached and millions were disappointed. The game that has promised so much had delivered so little to those who had put in the most effort.
If you go on social media platforms right now, a lot of persons are calling it hamster scam, and others are actually frustrated because their location is actually very small.
Millions were expecting Hamster Kombat to cook, but the truth they didn't realize was that Hamster Kombat didn't even have gas cooker. Imagine a company that at the very last minute disqualified 169 million users and bans another 2.3 million for cheating, even targeting some who did nothing wrong. That's Hamster Kombat for you. They promised to share their token with the community but ended up distributing only 75% of it. To make matters worse, 11.25% of that portion is locked away and won't be available until 10 months after listing. They kept the other 15% to be released in season 2, making sure people stay hooked on their platform so they can keep raking in millions from YouTube. Initially, they claimed that profit per hour would be the main criterion, but then they suddenly shifted focus to keys. Worst of all, they gave huge airdrops to YouTubers and influencers, while real hardworking users who spent sleepless nights for 3 months got almost nothing. It is safe to say that Hamster Kombat pulled off one of the biggest scams in the history of airdrop and cryptocurrency. Hamster is scam. They had clearly mentioned earlier that airdrop would depend on PPH, but later, without any announcement, they gave big airdrops to those who had more referrals. It's like studying all year for an exam based on maths only to find out that the test is on history. Hamster Kombat really pulled the ultimate rug, 90 days of grinding for 400 coins, and 63% of players disqualified last minute over some sneaky key collection rule. Meanwhile, influencers are getting the big bags. They locked most of those tokens too, because why not? Congrats to everyone who played, you have been officially hamstered. Dear Hamster, I want to ask about the distribution criteria you mentioned before, like games, keys, profit per hour and tax, which you said were important. However, when the distribution happened, it looks like referrals were given the most importance, and there were no warnings that referrals will be prioritized like this. I played Hamster Kombat for over 3 months. I played Web 2 games sponsored by Hamster Kombat day and night to collect keys, but at the end I was declared a cheater. Very disappointed by this project and their influencers. As all these allegations were making rounds on Twitter, or should I say X, by players, they came out to defend themselves, especially the cheating part. We have banned over 2.3 million cheaters, enough to fill the entire city of Rome. Wondering how we caught them? Well, here is an example. One person connected over 400 accounts to a single Binance address, while another invited almost 2,000 friends, of all whom were flagged by our anti-cheat system. We have been analyzing users' behavior for months before the TGE. We have seen accounts that logged in at the same time each day and we are tapping the same exact pixel. We have taken away 6.8 billion tokens from these cheaters. 50% has been distributed among honest players. Another 50% will be burned. Cheaters don't belong in our community. They automate their selling through software to get an advantage over regular players. We care about our players and market participants, especially long-term holders, and want to protect them. Some people applauded this move by Hamster Kombat, saying it's a good move to ban crazy cheats. I just hope legit players weren't banned in the process though. This comment sounded a lot like praising a surgeon for removing a tumor, but hoping they didn't take out a healthy kidney by mistake. I guess that's why someone quickly replied, 1 account, 10 invites, 100 videos, 104 days, 8 million profit per hour. I don't know why I got this stupid card, but it seems they banned a lot of honest players. Yes, they will be rewarding, but the thing is that their allocation was unfair because the major criteria was based on referrals. This means it's a referral program, not a mining game. They were not upfront with their community. It's created for influencers who can pull in a crowd and get rewarded handsomely. The highest Hamster tokens were awarded to referrals more than any other criteria. In other words, it's like hosting a cooking competition but awarding the prize to the person who brought the most friends to watch, not the one who made the best dish. The real winners of Hamster Kombat are YouTubers, cause they didn't only get the highest tokens but they made millions from YouTube. For instance, African Giants got 3 million views in a single month by making videos on Hamster Kombat. Even with just a $3 RPM, that's $10,000 in just a month. No matter how much tapping you do, you will never make that amount. It's no surprise that even the owners of Hamster Kombat also have their own YouTube channels, making millions while you get peanuts. But how did Hamster Kombat, a viral Telegram clicker game, manage to scam 300 million people in just 5 months? To understand the origin of this Hamster Kombat scam, we need to take a step back. Everything started with Notcoin, a simple mini-game launched on January 2024 on Telegram by a group of developers called Open Builders. The game was as straightforward as it gets. Tap on a golden icon to earn tokens. At first, these tokens were like Monopoly money, fun but worthless. However, whispers began circulating that these tokens might one day turn into real cryptocurrency. The rumor spread like wildfire and soon everyone wanted in on the action. In just 5 months, Notcoin skyrocketed to about 35 million users. To put that into perspective, that's like filling the O2 Arena in London 1,750 times with people hooked on a tapping game. That's crazy. Then came the big day on March 16, 2024. Notcoin launched its cryptocurrency on the Open Network blockchain and got listed on major exchanges like OKX, Bybit and Binance. Players who had been tapping away were rewarded with free cryptocurrency, sometimes worth several $100s. Notcoin's value shot up like a rocket, briefly entering the top 10 cryptocurrencies by trading volume. It became the fastest growing blockchain of 2024 and people couldn't stop talking about it. It was like a small startup suddenly outshining a tech giant. With such success, it is no surprise that copycats began to emerge, each hoping to be the next big thing. The most popular copycat was Hamster Kombat. The game was like Notcoin's trendy cousin, offering players the chance to become the CEO of a cryptocurrency exchange. Your mission: tap on a hamster to earn coins. It sounded silly, but the potential rewards were promising at first. Players could use their coins to buy special cards and boosters, enhancing their exchange profitability and upgrading their characters. There was even a staking feature allowing you to earn income while you slept. Talk about making money in your sleep. The game spread like a catchy tune and soon it became the gateway drug for many into the world of crypto gaming. The allure was simple: tap on a few buttons and you might just strike it rich. Plus, it was all happening on Telegram, so you didn't need to download any new apps. It was as easy as pie, but here is where the plot thickens. While the game promised that PPH, profit per hour, would be the main way to earn rewards, things started to smell fishy when they shifted focus to keys. Suddenly, those who had amassed a mountain of keys were getting the biggest slices of the pie. Players who had spent countless hours tapping away felt cheated. Imagine staying up night after night, eyes glued to your screen only to receive peanuts. But how did Hamster Kombat manage to pull off this grand illusion exactly? Let's rewind a bit. The success of Notcoin has shown that people were eager for simple, accessible ways to enter into cryptocurrency. Hamster Kombat capitalized on this by offering a game that was easy to play and didn't require any initial investments. Plus, with the game being on Telegram, it was like having a casino right in your living room. The game mechanics tapped into the same addictive qualities as idle clicker games from the 2010s, but they added the tantalizing possibility of earning real money. It was like combining the fun of a carnival game with the stakes of a lottery. However, the game's reward system was as loopsided as a seesaw, with Big Show on one end and Daniel Rega on the other. While everyday players were encouraged to tap away for hours, the real rewards were going to those who could bring in more players. It turned the game to a pyramid where the ones at the top reaped benefits and those at the bottom were left holding the bag. While some experiences in the crypto world might be disappointing, that doesn't mean cryptocurrency as a whole is a scam. In fact, many people have become millionaires through smart crypto trading and investing in legitimate projects. Click on the video appearing on your screen now. Let's dive into their success stories and uncover the strategies that led them to wealth.